Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on One Rovers Vlogs. Hope you guys are well, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you my match preview as Rovers travel to Sunderland on Saturday for our first league game of the 2020-21 season. Make sure you do like the video if you do enjoy. Also subscribe if you're new. I'm currently on the road to 700 subscribers, so that would be much appreciated if you would help the channel out. Also go and check out yesterday's video where Rovers fans came on and predicted the game for Saturday. So yeah, getting into the preview, obviously Rovers travelling to Sunderland going to be a very tough game to start the season. Also a very tough month. We do have the likes of Doncaster away coming up. Also Ipswich at home. Obviously we played Ipswich last week in the Cup, and also Donny away, which is going to be a tough game. We never do well at Donny. I think we got one win there in the last 8. So yeah, very tough start to the season for us, obviously. But we go to the Stadium of Light on Saturday, obviously coming off the back of draw last night in the Cup, losing on penalties to Warsaw, and then on Saturday losing 3-0 to Ipswich. Pretty poor performance, the Ipswich game, but it could have been a different story if we'd equalised when they were 1-0 up. But a pretty poor defensive display. Obviously we're still waiting to replace Clark Harris as well. I think we sold him around 2 weeks ago now, but obviously we still haven't replaced him, which is worrying, but hopefully we can do that soon. I don't think it's going to be before Saturday. I did want it to be, but it looks like we're not close to signing anyone so far. But we do need a striker. Hopefully we can sort out our defence as well, because last few games we've looked really poor in defence as well. But Ipswich, you know, was a bad game, but hopefully we can play a lot better, stay defensively solid against Sunderland. Obviously it's going to be a very tough game. Got a very good squad at this level, should really be going up this season. Obviously been in League One for the last 2 years now, but you know, I think they'll be up there this season. I predicted 5th in the league, but I think they could even win it if they can get their strikers firing on all cylinders, especially with the likes of, you know, Greg White haven't quite cut it, but if they can get you know, some good service from the likes of Gooch, Maguire, Power, the wing backs as well get forward as well, like of Human O'Neill, then I think they'll do really well this season. They started off, obviously played 2 games as well. One in the Carabao Cup last week where they drew 0-0 to Hull City at the Stadium of Light when losing on penalties. But really, from watching the highlights of that game, I don't know how they didn't win by a lot more. Really, they had so many chances, looked great going forward, good defensively, but couldn't finish the chances on that day and ended up losing on penalties. And then in the Checker Trophy last night, they played Aston Villa under 23s and won 8-1. So they've, you know, got a lot of confidence going into the game facing us this weekend, scoring 8 goals. I know it's against under 23s, but you know, there's a lot of clubs that's, you know, League One teams that played under 23s and lost. You know, Hull lost to Leicester under 21s. So yeah, it's going to be a very tough game. They got a lot of firepower, got a lot of creativity. Obviously, most of their team as well is pretty much the same team from last year. They've made a few signings, the likes of young Everton defender, or ex-Everton defender, Feeney. They got, obviously, Danny Graham. They signed him the other day. A very good striker, obviously experienced striker at this level, and played in the Premier League and Championship. They signed Bolton's backup keeper, Remy Matthews, who I think is going to be back up for Sunderland. Obviously, Lee Burge currently in goal for them. And Bailey Wright on a permanent, which is a really big signing, probably one of the best centre-backs in the league. Obviously, he played down the road from us at Bristol City last couple of years, but that's a quality signing. Also, they signed a Kosovan defender. Don't ask me how I pronounce the name, but looks really good, young defender. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how the game's going to go. Hopefully we can start off well. Obviously we're going to need to. They're going to be throwing everything at us. I'm pretty sure as well they play in the same formation as us with 3 centre-backs. Probably going to be Flanagan, Jordan Willis and Bailey Wright, with O'Neill and Hume left wing backs. Then Dobson and Power, the captain, in midfield. Probably have Gooch and O'Brien on the wing. Maybe Maguire just behind either Greg White or Graham as well. Going with our lineup, obviously Yakola's going to be back from his international duty with Finland, so he'll be straight in the net for me. Obviously one of the best keepers in my opinion at this level, was absolutely quality last season for us. Then I'd probably go with Kilgore, Maxima and Kian Harris in centre back, obviously a left-sided centre back with Kian Harris. And then the left wing back I'd go with Leahy, right wing back I'd go with Little. I'd probably gone with Hare, but I think a bit more experience this game, so I'd have Little. And then midfield I'd have Upson and Westbrook. I think Grant's looked okay, but I'd rather have the experience next to Westbrook with Upson. And then on the wings I'd have left wing or left forward Nicholson, right forward Jaden Mitchell-Lawson, or swap vice versa, so they can cut in on their faded foot. And then up front a younger, he had a good game against Walsall yesterday, scored in that as well, looked confident, looked good, so hopefully he can cause Sunderland some problems. But we do really need a striker as soon as possible. You know, we signed him from like the 7th tier, and even though he's looked good, even though he's young, we need a proven striker, because we still haven't replaced Clark Harris. So yeah, that would be my lineup. Going into my prediction, I'm feeling very nervous going into the game. Obviously we've not looked good, even though it's 2 cup matches, we haven't looked good defensively and going forward. So I'm going to say 3-1 to Sunderland. I think Gooch will score, Charlie White will score. He's got a good record against us, scored a hat-trick a few seasons ago with Bradford, scored against us at home with Bradford, and scored against us last season when we lost 3-0 at the Stadium of Light. And also I think Maguire will score. For Rovers, I think it'll be a younger, I think he'll get another goal. Hopefully it's a different scoreline, hopefully it is a better scoreline for us, but for at the moment I'm going to say 3-1 to Sunderland. And also I've got a few Sunderland fans on going to do their predictions now. Themadmistake, Michael Bowers, Jacob Kirkbride and JamSarny. Make sure you go and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Links I'll leave it in the description below. Also I will be on the Sunderland AFC YouTube channel tomorrow evening, going to be joining in with their predictions, so thanks to Wee Philly and all the lads. Mad Mistake and Michael Bowers will also be there, and Jacob Kirkbride, so make sure you go and subscribe to them, and I will be live I think around 7 PM tomorrow evening. So yeah, here are their predictions.
Well, so this weekend Sunderland take on Bristol Rovers at the Stadium of Light, and I'm going for a 3-0 home victory to Sunderland. But I do wish Bristol Rovers and One Rovers Vlogs all the best for the full season, and hopefully you'll make it 6 years in League One. Good luck, Bristol Rovers, but just not this weekend, because it's going to be 3-0 to Sunderland. Come on, the lads.
Hi Charlie, I hope you're well, mate. So as for my predictions for this weekend's opener at the Stadium of Light against you lot, against Bristol Rovers, I do think it's going to be a difficult game. I do think Bristol Rovers are going to be knocking on the door of the playoffs this season. I think originally I would have thought it would be a much more tighter game, but I think after the most recent performance we did see Sunderland take on Hull in the Carabao Cup. It didn't end the way we wanted, of course, losing on penalties, but of course, again, Hull are going to be a team that are going to be there or thereabouts towards the top end of League One. And in all honesty, we absolutely wiped the floor with them. We did absolutely everything but score. I think I just have a lot of faith going off the back of that performance. Hopefully the end result hasn't knocked our players too much. But as for a scoreline, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Sunderland win. Fingers crossed anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go for 3-1 Sunderland win. Good luck. See you Saturday.
Even though we're expected to win, it's going to be a very difficult game. Despite them not having Clark Harris anymore, I think they'll be a very solid team at the back. They will make it difficult for us. Play a very defensive game, especially when we played them in the first half last season at home. Despite us winning the game 3-0, first half they were very solid. They frustrated us at times, and they'll come to the Stadium of Light on Saturday, and I feel they'll do exactly the same again. It won't be an easy game at all. I think they'll be on the score sheet. I think they'll look to break on the counter-attack or potentially even get a goal, I'm going to say, from a set piece, because I do feel we look a bit fragile in that area at the moment, defending set pieces from a corner kick. But I'm going to say for us to win the game 2-1. I think we'll just have a little bit more quality than Bristol Rovers, but it won't be an easy task at all. But yeah, I still think we're in for a good game on Saturday.
Alright guys, this is Michael Bowers for One Rovers Vlogs. Thanks again for asking us to do this. But quick preview for the game on Saturday. Obviously Bristol Rovers have lost Johnson Clark-Harris, so that is a pretty big blow for them. I don't know who their replacement's going to be, if they've signed anyone yet. But for Sunderland, our most recent signing is Danny Graham. Obviously, we both got knocked out of the cup at the weekend. I was pretty pleased with Sunderland's performance against Hull. But, you know, I mean, obviously we got knocked out on penalties, but ultimately that's not our priority this season, competition-wise. So, for this game, this is a big one. Considering the games we've got after Bristol Rovers, you know, we need to start off well with a good start. And I'm going to go Sunderland 2, Bristol Rovers 0. Sorry, guys, but good luck with the rest of the season after Saturday, and apart from when we go to the Memorial. Hopefully we'll win there, unlike last time.
So yeah, thanks to those lads giving their predictions. Best of luck for the season, and thanks for coming on the channel. So yeah, hopefully we do get a more positive result than I predicted, but that has been my match preview. If you did enjoy, like I said, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, it would be appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.